Hello everyone, I am Sujata Tripathi, your English teacher, and today I am back with a new chapter expressing the future. Let's get started. Future tense of the verb indicates a state, an action, or an event that happens at a later point of time or in the future. Means it tells about actions that will take place in the future. The future tense can be formed by using shall or will with the verb. Shall is mostly used with the subjects in first person. It is an old-fashioned usage, and nowadays will is used with all the three persons of the subject. Will and shall are used for the following: to talk about something we have just decided to do. Look at the example. We will make a sandcastle. Second point, to talk about something we hope or expect will happen. See the example. I hope we will go to Mumbai. Third point, to express willingness to do something. I will help you to complete your work. To express an intention. I will finish my homework today. Using going to for future time also. The simple present tense can be used to talk about the future. Look at the example. My father is going to leave for New Delhi tonight. My father will be leaving for New Delhi tonight. Both means in both sentences the action will happen in the future. In first sentence the verb is in the present continuous tense. Going to is often used to refer to actions that will happen in the future. It performs the same function as shall and will. Look at the examples. First example, I shall or will call you. It refers to an indefinite time in the future. Second example, I am going to call you. I am going to call you. It indicates definite intention in the near future. We use going to for the following: to talk about something we have already planned or decided to do. When we plan or decide to do something, we use going to. Look at the examples. We are going to spend the holidays in Puri. We have planned to spend the holidays in Puri, so we use here going to. Second example, I am going to help my mother in the kitchen. I have decided to help my mother in the kitchen. So we use here going to. Next point, to talk about something we expect to happen in the immediate future. In near future, what we expect to happen, that time we use going to. Look at the examples. The boat is full of water, it is going to sink. We expect something to happen means the boat is going to sink. Number 2, it is going to rain. Look at those clouds. We expect something to happen means it is going to rain. Next point, to express an action which is on the point of happening means which will happen that moment only. Look at the examples. Let's get into the train. It is going to leave means the train will leave now. Second example, look, the cracker is going to explode means the cracker will explode now. So in both the sentences we used going to. Now we will discuss simple future tense. Simple future tense is used for actions that will happen at some point of time in the future. Means it is used to express something that will happen in the future. It is used to predict an action in the immediate and near future. Means to express an action that will take place in near future. Look at the examples. It will rain tomorrow. It will take place tomorrow. Second example, we will have our dinner now. It will also take place now. Next point, it is used to express a decision or willingness to do something. Means we can use this tense when we decide to do something. Look at the examples. We will buy this house. we already decided to buy this house. Second example, it is raining. I will take an umbrella. I already decided to take an umbrella. So both the sentences we use will. Next point, it is used to talk about what we think or believe will happen in the future. Means we can use this tense with what we think or believe. Look at the examples. Number 1, I think India will win the match. Here, I think. So, we use simple future tense. Second example, I am sure Hema will get first class. I am sure means I believe, I think Hema will get first class. So, in both the sentences, we use will. It is used to make an offer or a suggestion. Look at the examples. Shall I get some coffee for you? Shall we go to the park? It is used to ask for advice or instructions also. See the examples. What shall I make for dinner? Where shall we go for our vacation? Using simple present tense for future time also. The simple present tense can be used to describe future actions or events, especially actions that take place in the future as part of a schedule. Look at the examples. My train leaves at 10 o'clock. My train will leave at 10 o'clock means in future the train will leave. So we can use simple present tense also. Number 2, the bookstore opens in half an hour. The bookstore will open. Third example, my birthday is next week. My birthday will be in the next week, so we can use simple present tense also. Using present continuous tense for future time also. The present continuous tense can also be used to refer to future events or actions, especially when they are part of a definite plan. Look at the examples. Number 1, we are having a birthday party on Sunday. We will have a party on Sunday means in future. So, we can use present continuous tense for the future time also. Second example, I am meeting my cousins today. I will meet today means in future. So, we can use here present continuous tense also. Different forms of the verb in simple future tense. Affirmative sentence. I, we, you, they, he, she, it plus will or shall plus base form of the verb. Number 1, I will help you. Number 2, he will go to school. Negative sentence. I, we, you, they, he, she, it plus will or shall plus not plus base form of the verb. Look at the examples. We will not help you. She will not go to school. Interrogative sentences. Will or shall plus subject plus base form of the verb. See the examples. Will you help me? Will she go to school? It is used to make